I'm here in person, not on Zoom, with Crystal Tides.
Hello.
Fantastic.
How you guys doing?
Very well, you okay?
Yeah, it's nice. It's like a
I know.
proper
We're
full-on
within,
gig.
we're within a metre of each other. We can touch
you.
it.
Yeah.
You'll be kissing at the minute.
That's off camera.
Damn, that's not
Yeah.
crazy.
So how you guys have been now? Now everything's back open, and you've kind of just gone full force in, getting back out there again.
Yeah, I mean, we had loads of stuff lined up anyway, and it obviously kept getting pushed back. So it's just good to be back, like actually doing what we've wanted to do for a very long time.
It has been a long old time.
Remind us.
Proper slog it was.
It's like,
Yeah.
do you know that blip in the Marvel films where
everyone just disappears
disappears
for
for
a
like
bit.
5 years and then it comes back? That's sort of how I think about it. Like, did that year and a half happen? No, I'm still 26, but I'm not. But I guess I am
Now
in my
45?
head. Yeah, who knows how old I am now? Who knows?
In other words, COVID was Thanos.
Exactly.
It's a new theory.
Probably worse, actually.
Yeah, at least they got to not live it. We had to sit there and wait.
Yeah, so just endure it, didn't we?
Imagine that 5 years and you just sit inside. God's sake. He's like, now you can come out.
Finally.
Finally.
We're free.
Yeah.
I'm curious for bands like you who were like just before the start of the whole pandemic thing, were kind of just on that like launch. You were just getting going, like national plays, all that sort of stuff. To see the way the music industry was kind of treated and just not supported at all, and venues not supported, and all this sort of stuff. Did it ever kind of make you think, do we want to get back into this? Like,
I think that every day. It's not even just that. That's terrible. But just waking up every morning, I'm like, do I still want to be in this? But no, it's been tough for venues, and looking at all the things, all the people that venues that supported us that we've played and still playing, obviously, and just watching them have absolutely nothing, and watch all the people at the top, all the billionaires and all the record labels still make loads and loads of money and have absolutely no problem at all.
Yeah.
And then everyone at the bottom, venues that supported all those bands and stuff, and those record labels have made all of the money, and they're just left in the dust.
Yeah.
It's
been crap, really.
yeah,
There's no other way of putting it. Like, we picked the worst profession. If there was ever a pandemic to hit where you had to stay inside, music is the worst profession.
proper pants.
It is. Like, everything else was like, right, we're going to try and get pubs open so people can get back drinking, and we're going to try and get hairdressers open. It's like, we'll get football back on, but music, we just can't seem to free up any space for music. And you're just like, oh, what a great choice I've made here for my life.
I'm still waiting for a hairdresser. I think I need more gardener now. But yeah, so I think last time we spoke it was on Zoom. But were you talking about you in one of the breaks were going to try and record some more tracks, or had recorded some more tracks? I can't remember which way around it was.
I think that was when we recorded the EP.
Yeah,
That was
We
a
had-
long time ago.
That was. We're now coming up to the point again. That's how long ago it was. That blip, you just forget, don't you?
yeah.
We're now coming up to recording
The next
the
lot.
next lot of songs, yeah, which is in, I say in the next gap, but there's going to be, hopefully, touch wood, is that wood? Hopefully no more gaps, so we're just going to be recording some new tracks soon. We did start already with one track that we've got, and it sounded really, really cool. A little bit different to what we've done already, but some of the other tracks are sort of, I'd say, maybe a bit more classic Crystal Tides. But yeah, it's really exciting actually. We're sort of pushing into, not like a new sound completely, like it's still very us, but like we're just edging onto different bits to just sort of make it sound a bit new and different, really.
Yeah, not quite Disco Noir yet.
No,
No,
not yet.
Not currently.
Yet.
That's album 3.
Yeah.
So were the songs written during like lockdown period, or these tracks are kind of before that, and you just had time to work on them since, or are they brand new?
The previous EP was kind of the lockdown EP, where everything and bits that we come up with came up in lockdown. And then obviously as soon as we were out for that one section in summer, we were like, go, 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 go,
Yeah.
and then recorded it all. But the new stuff I'm recording is actually really,
Relatively.
I was going to say relatively and also really, so it went really. It's really new. So,
Crystal Tides, the reliest band around.
Really is.
so really.
That sounds like it should be a slang. It should be.
Well, let's make it one.
Yeah, it is.
It's so really new that
It really is.
we're still kind of working on them, writing bits and even just putting in extra songs. Be like, we've written a song today, sort of thing, and we're recording in the next couple of weeks, and we just keep chucking extra things. Like, is this better? Is this newer? But our lockdown stuff it's kind of separate now.
Yeah, it's done.
And we're moving on and going into a slightly newer sound. Because you have to evolve as a band. Otherwise, if you release the same album 3 times, people aren't going to really listen unless you're Catfish in the Bottom, I guess.
Coldplay, I guess.
Coldplay, okay. Unless you're like a major band, people aren't going to listen. If you're a younger band, people are not going to listen to the same thing 3 albums in.
Yeah.
So it's a newer, fresher Crystal Tides and something a bit more
polished, I'd
poppy.
say, yeah. More polished, more poppy, yeah.
So what's kind of inspired the change in? Have you been listening to something different, or you've just kind of naturally gone, well, we need to kind of change something about this? What's kind of brought about the change?
Money.
We still haven't got any. I think, for me personally, it's just, I suppose, we wrote loads of tracks over lockdown. Obviously, a lot didn't make it to the EP. We wrote loads of tracks before that, a lot that we don't actually play, that we've just sort of got. And after a while, just writing that same song and just going, right, is this going to be the next one where it's going to be like huge? And then you just sort of a bit tired writing this same song over and over again, and people must get bored of listening to it. And it's like, yeah, you go and see a band, and like I do it all the time, go and see a band and like it's great. I watch some bands, I'm like, this band are amazing, but they play the same song 7 times. And it's a bit like, surely as a band you must go, God, this is the same song. Like, so it's, I think for me it's more to keep what we're doing interesting, to be like, right, let's experiment with a new guitar sound that we haven't used yet. Let's use a different beat that we wouldn't usually use. Let's use more drum programming and stuff. Let's make it so it keeps it interesting for us. So if it's not interesting for us, then it's definitely not going to be interesting for people to watch.
Well, yeah, because I think with you, a lot of your energy's on stage as well. So
Yeah, 100%.
I think there's an honest energy, then there's kind of just like going through the motions.
Exactly that.
So obviously, so we're at Golden Touch now. Some recordings on the way. I'm assuming, is it just going to be more and more touring for you guys at the moment?
It's just non-stop,
Non-stop.
absolutely non-stop.
Yeah.
Like, we'd have a day off in November, I think.
No, October, I think.
Oh, one day off and then we're going to see another band.
Yeah. it's like every weekend is just gig.
Gonna make up for lost time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, basically.
I would never complain about having to do a gig again or like wherever or whatever, and it's just like, it's sort of like, yeah, we didn't do this for a long time, and then as soon as you get here, like we're here now, we're not playing for another 5-6 hours, and we got here like 4 hours ago. My back's killing me. But
That's the sign of getting old.
exactly.
When you can't stand at a gig for after about 2 hours, like, I really could do with a seat right now.
I don't get how people do it. I'm like, God. But yeah, I won't complain about like that anymore, because it's just like we missed out on it for so long, and now it's like it's back. It's back. Hopefully it stays back, and it's back.
It is. There's no going back now.
Well, I just don't see how
I think
people
so.
would.
No.
There's just no. I certainly wouldn't be like. I wouldn't have it anymore like that.
No, I don't think we can. I think we're full throttle.
Yeah, you've had a
forward.
taste of freedom. That's it. We're in it now.
This is good freedom. I like this freedom.
Exactly.
With bands and music again,
Exactly. That.
instead of on a screen. Like it was, it got us through. But
Yeah.
All the same.
no, it's not. Like
No.
we made the best of a bad situation. But
Yeah.
we're free now.
Yeah.
And so as always, thank you so much for joining us and having a chat.
Thanks for having us.
I do want to say though, Billy did say, so Billy organises Golden Touch, but also Billy, he did say that he is the best Billy here. So I just wanted to put that out there for you, just so you know.
He's got the biggest head out of it.
He does.
He's the biggest
Yes.
bit.
He is. He's
Definitely
taller,
big.
but his head is like double the size of mine. He's like one of them power pods, the old football ones where you got and the
He
head.
looks like Cinderblock from the DC
Yeah.
universe.
So there. You are better than me, Billy.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you?
That's the best way, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming,
Thank
guys. And yeah, looking forward to tonight as always.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Cheers.